There's a missing ingredient in some of the skincare products you see on the shelf: proof that they work. Since the FDA's control over skincare and cosmetics is loose, it's really a shot in the dark whether the products you see are going to do what you hope they will for your unique skin. Well, there's a startup that wants to be the intersection between beauty and science.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sajani Barot. I am the CEO and founder of The Skin Consult.
The Skin Consult is the first online platform where experts work together to find you the products you actually want. And along the way, they're inspiring peers in the industry to reach new heights. Thanks for the introduction, Doctor. Can you tell us some more about what the Skin Consult does?
The Skin Consult is a telehealth marketplace for skincare consultations. So we have licensed estheticians, providers, physicians that join this platform to offer their services for customers that are looking to get personalized skincare consultations. I call it the Uber for skincare.
How were you compelled to start the Skin Consult?
Actually, my journey began close to 10 years ago when I moved from Chicago, very, dry weather and cold, to down south. So my skin went through this complete transformation, and I was in my mid-20s at the time, and I was clueless about what to do with it, just trying so many different products. I also went to go see local dermatologists, med spas, and I really was just lost. No one could really help me customize my perfect skincare routine and also be there for me to answer questions and be able to help me get through that phase of life where I was just going through a lot of these changes. And over time, I really started to get more in depth into the skincare industry, understand how products are made, how products are formulated. And with my background as a pharmaceutical industry, product development, and also working with FDA-approved medications and going through clinical research, I realized, there's so much of that when it comes to pharmaceutical products, in terms of doing validating studies and having good evidence to actually support that drug works, versus skincare. Anyone can just make a product, say whatever they want to some extent and market it, and people can just buy it and may or may not actually work for them.
The FDA isn't completely hands-off with this industry, but their power lies more in logging any adverse effect reports that consumers send them and less to do with holding claim makers accountable. However, the number of independently submitted adverse effect claims only reaches new heights year after year. Trust has been eroded so much that companies like Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble, and others are pushing legislation to give the FDA more oversight.
So my goal was to really create some sort of evidence-based solution that would allow customers to understand what products are good for them, how to use them, really get that personalized skincare access to professionals that you don't get in a general day-to-day, even if you went to a local med spa or dermatologist. And using data-driven algorithms and with the help of also licensed skincare professionals, the Skin Consult is the solution to really access and get your personalized skincare routines and solutions that will help you achieve your ultimate skincare goals.
What is the impact you hope to have on the skincare industry?
We are truly a mission-driven company, and the Skin Consult's main goal was to really build this ecosystem of evidence-based, science-backed skincare brands. We, by doing this, are raising the bar in the industry as we interact and talk to skincare companies, for example, or brands. We're really challenging them to think about how are their products being made and what type of data is there to support their products. The regulations are very minimum when it comes to skincare because they're considered over-the-counter products. So while it falls under the FDA's arm, there's not the strict regulations as we have for pharmaceutical products. And while we don't expect the same for that, for skincare, we are hoping that the industry will move to having some more better validated means in place. So skincare brands that launch new products, there's a way and a method for them to show to the customer about exactly what the product contains and how it works, have more transparency, because currently the level of transparency is very low. No one is asked to list percentages, but you can say my product has retinol in it, but it might have literally 0.0001 retinol in it, and that really is not going to do much to you. So those are the things that we hope to change through this platform.
Good morning, Chairwoman Eshoo, Ranking Member Burgess, and members of the subcommittee. I am Dr. Susan Main, and I am the Director of the Center for Food Safety and Applied Nutrition. Cosmetics must not be adulterated or misbranded. However, with the exception of color additives, cosmetics and their ingredients are not subject to pre-market approval requirements or FDA safety review. Therefore, we don't know whether cosmetic ingredients have gone through adequate, if any, safety testing.
The FDA hasn't updated their cosmetic product regulations since 1938. The European Union, by contrast, exercises more control. The EU has prohibited the use of 1,378 substances in cosmetics. The US, well, they've only banned 11 ingredients. Now the FDA is catching up and seeing this as the problem it is. What has been the biggest learning lesson from this entrepreneurial journey?
As a founder, your biggest role is really about selling your vision, not just to the customers, but also to people you're bringing on to work for you. And that was one of the things I recognized early on, that it is very critical to drive the ship, meaning the passion that I bring to the table, the vision that I want to share. If that's not clear and they're not on board with it, the people that you're bringing on, it's not going to work out, and you're going to waste a lot of time trying to explain something to them that just is not part of what their mind process is. So building your team is really critical, and probably one of the hardest things I would say as a startup company, especially when you're bootstrapped.
Okay, last question. Can you offer some advice to aspiring entrepreneurs?
If you're not truly passionate about the cause and about what you're trying to solve, eventually it's gonna fade away. And eventually it's gonna affect how you are really focused into the business. And that's why, 90% of startups don't even survive a year. So you really want to make sure that you're doing something out of passion and not just for that fame or the money, because that will all come eventually if you're really doing something that you're truly passionate about.